Welcome back to Strong's Little Farmhouse. It's finally happening. We are going to start working on the barn. We're just going to do it step by step, by ourselves, on a budget, and learn as we go. So today we are starting on laying out where we're going to put the foundation of the barn. And our foundation is going to be a concrete pad. So in order to pour the pad, we've got to set up the framing, and in order to set up the framing, we have to put down the batter boards. We've never done this before, but we think we can do it. So follow along if you want to learn how to. This is a batter board. You use this to set up your lines so that you know right where to put your framing for your foundation. We've already measured and marked out our corners of where our foundation is going to go. We're going to use these points to set up our lines so we know where to put our framing for our pad. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. So we're finally starting in on the barn. We've got our corners marked with a little spray paint and a nail head. And then we're going to be putting up batter boards on the outside so we can run our string line. We found these, I think they're called jet stakes. They're pretty cool. They're metal stakes, they got holes in them, and you can drill right into them to set your batter board. So we set this back at a 45-degree angle from our, where is it? Oh, because your head's in the middle of it there. From our corner point, couple feet back, and then 45-degree angle so we get on both sides, left and right of our point. And then nail in and screw in the batter board.
And my battery just died. So,
how handy.
Let me go change it.
All right, so we got the batter board attached to the stakes, and now we got to see if it's level, how much we got to move these up or down.
That is almost completely level. It's just got to come up like a squishy bit on the left side, my left side.
Yeah, that's close. So let's bring it up, because we're already on the ground, we can't go down as far as I can tell.
Bring it up enough.
We're starting at the highest corner of the property.
Yeah, just about.
Because otherwise you have to dig down, and we don't want to do that.
That's perfect.
Is it perfect? I don't know if it's perfect.
It's perfect. The bubble is in between the lines. That's perfect. Don't mess with the man with a big sledge and a crowbar.
Okay, so the next step is to run a line just from the ends of the board down to this batter board that we already put the wood on the speed. What are they called again?
The batter boards?
No, the
stakes?
Stakes, or like speed stakes or something like that, I think they're called. Anyway, so we ran the string, pulled it taut, and now we've got a string level on here because we want to make sure the batter boards are all even. So this one's a little high on the new end, so we're gonna knock that down. You ready, Mark?
Yeah. So you got a better view than I do, you have to tell me.
So he's gonna knock that down. Let's check that. Well, we still need to go down a little bit. Center up that. One more, that ought to do it. What do you think?
That's way off.
Is
No,
it?
no, if you get closer you can see. It's touching the one line and there's like an 1/8 of an inch gap on the other.
Stop there. You're on the ground, so we're gonna have to dig out or bring the other side up. Okay, with a little trial and error, we finally got the batter board down, and the line level is perfectly level, so we are happy with that. So now we have to make this second batter board level. So by doing that, we put the level on there.
Good grief.
And we have to
Come up.
unscrew
it.
it and bring it up the next.
Bring it up and then rescrew it.
Okay.
Okay, you tell me when it's level.
Oh, you're way too high. Come down. Down, 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 down. Oh no, oh I see, wait, up. Way up. Going the wrong way. Up, 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 way up, way. Go, 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 and right there.
All right, so we got to go to a different hole.
Why don't you bring up just a, okay, no, that's fine. You're fine.
You want me to bring it up a little and then we can pound it down?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah. That way we know the steak is good and solid. Okay. So now we're just a skosh high and we'll just take the mallet. I say we because that's Mark and me is we, but Mark is the main part.
I'm the muscle. You're the brains of the operation.
Plus I make sure I hold the video camera, so. Stop.
That looks perfect.
Look at that. Nice. Okay, on to the next batter board. So this is the lower side of the property. So we've got to go higher on our jet steak. That's what it is, not a speed steak, it's a jet steak. And of course, where the end of our building comes is at right on this concrete pad. So we're gonna have to work around some of this, but we'll get it figured out. These are so awesome. They have these holes in the steaks. They're nice. They're metal steaks, so they stay really great. Is that up high enough?
Double check. Did you put the level?
Well, go high. Go make the board good and center or high or whatever, and then we can always tamp it down. All right, let me get the. I got it. Let's see where we are here. Okay, yeah, you're high, so that's good. What'd you do?
The bit slipped off and jammed me in the knuckle.
That's no good.
All right.
Why don't you have gloves on?
Because dealing with these screws, it's hard to...
That's true.
I got no tactile feel.
Good point.
Ow.
Sorry, babes.
Don't film that.
Take one for the team. I'll cut it out. I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
now
what's next?
We need to
do the string thing.
Just like that. The string is hooked on the other side. So now, where's the string level?
I got it in my pocket.
Oh, okay. Do you keep everything in your pocket?
When I got big pockets, I do.
We learned this really cool knot trick from
a YouTube.
Well, a YouTube, but a construction guy. You just twist this up, and the tension on the string is what holds it. It gives you enough play to tighten up the string, just like that, and it holds itself like that. And then now it's nice and taut. Now we can put the level on it. Let's see where we are. Hopefully we're just a little high. It's going to be harder to get it up higher. Look at that.
That's almost level. In fact,
it is close enough for what we're doing.
Actually, that's perfect because we want it to be just very slightly downgrade. So if it rains,
yep,
everything flows this direction. So that is perfect.
So now we just need you to make this level on this end.
Okay.
At this level by knocking it down a bit. And I'm going to hold on to it right here. One more ought to do it. Let's see.
That looks good from this angle.
Looks great. Woohoo! Last batter board. Ready to go. Okay, we're going to level out the fourth corner, the fourth batter board. So Mark already has the batter board on the jet stakes, and he's got a line pulled across and
Closer.
a little bit more. Oop. There we go. That is perfect.
Okay, so now we do the level across here.
Yeah, so now we do the level on the batter board.
Using your grandmother's level that she gave me. This level is old, but it still is accurate.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. We don't have to do anything.
You sure? Oh yeah, that looks great. Awesome.
First time for everything. Okay, now that we have our batter boards up and level, Mark's down at that end. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
We have to put our string line in. So the way we do the string line is, first we're going to eyeball it. And we're going to come down onto the batter board, and we're just going to eyeball the line right over the peg, and then make a mark on the board. And now Mark is going to put a screw right in that spot. A little screw partway down right there. On this end, I already have a loop made. That goes right over this. And then Mark has marked his eyeball line right on his board. Put in a screw. Pull the line taut. And make this fancy knot, which is just a loop. Twist it around 4 or 5 times. Hooked on there. You want this string nice and taut because we're going to put a line level on it. And then pull it back and it holds in place. Let's put the line level on and see if we're level.
Okay. Almost dead on.
Oops, there it is. Perfect. All right, next we have to check for square.
Okay, how do we do that?
With the 2 long tape measures.
Okay.
So the first thing we have to do is measure all 4 sides to make sure they're the right lengths. And it looks like we're 2 inches off here, so we're first going to make that adjustment. We need to move the screw over about 2 inches.
So we remeasure.
Now we're going to remeasure. So now we have to square it, which means we measure from diagonal to diagonal and make sure both directions are the same number. Ours came out great, so moving on. Okay, now that we have our batter boards up and our string lines all in place, and we've marked it all as level. There's the other corner over there. We're going to go back through and now mark our corners. So we make this X like this, and we know this is our corner spot. Besides marking the corners, we went ahead and marked the entire perimeter. That way Mark would know exactly where to dig with the front loader. Well, clearly it's going to take a little practice, but I know Mark can do it. We're finally starting to get settled in, getting the lay of the land and meeting some of the neighbors. We've had to overcome some weather delays, some unexpected repairs, and some uninvited guests. It feels good to start actually working on the barn and turning this new space into our home. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can join us again for our next adventure at Strong's Little Farmhouse.